A grim milestone.
The number of U.S. troops killed in Afghanistan has reached 2,000.
2 Americans and 3 Afghan soldiers were killed when a firefight broke out between U.S. forces and their Afghan army allies.
It came quickly and passed after a suicide attack Monday killed 20 people, including 3 American soldiers. But it was a milestone that calls for a look at the longest-running war in American history. Take a look at these figures via ABC. 4,012, the number of days the U.S. has been at war in Afghanistan. 68,000, the number of U.S. troops currently stationed in Afghanistan after the so-called surge troops left in September. 13,009, the number of Afghan citizens killed. $1.2 trillion, the total cost of the Afghanistan war so far. American troops are set for a total withdrawal by 2014, turning the country's security over to some 350,000 American-trained Afghan soldiers. But this year, there has been a disturbing rise of insider killings, American or NATO-trained Afghan soldiers who then turn on their partners. NBC reports they account for 20% of American troop deaths this year. And talk of the war has been oddly absent from the campaign trail. The Telegraph's Con Coughlin even calls it the forgotten war. He calls President Obama strangely reluctant to talk about Afghanistan. Apart from brief references to his achievement in ending the war in Iraq and his intention to do the same in Afghanistan, the conflict has almost been forgotten. And he goes on to label Mitt Romney, who echoes calls for withdrawal, reticent about the war in Afghanistan. In his keynote speech to the Republican convention, he failed to mention the war. NBC interviewed a soldier who echoes that sentiment.
Initially, when the war kicked off, there was a lot of coverage. There was a lot of people interested. One way or another, they had very strong opinions. And because it's not new, it's kind of faded just like pop stars do.
For Newsy, I'm Christina Hartman, multiple sources, The Real Story.